Welcome to Election News 2020. I'm Joseph Ross. Today, I'll report on the official end of the 2020 presidential election by briefly saying what happened from the beginning to the end, who's going to be President of the United States, who's conceded, and what's happening next for the United States this month. The popular vote for the 2020 presidential election took place on November 3, 2020. Then the Electoral College vote for the 2020 presidential election took place on December 14, 2020. Then the last step, the certification of the electoral vote by a joint session of Congress, took place on January 7, 2021, close to 4 a.m. Eastern Time. The fight for president, which was the election, was mostly exciting and interesting. I personally enjoyed voting and watching part of the election fight coverage on Fox News and on YouTube, and I hope you voted and watched the election coverage on the news too. I also stayed up on the night of January 6, 2021 to the early morning of January 7, 2021 watching Fox News to see what Congress would determine and whether they would certify the electoral votes as they were declared or not. Since the Electoral College has voted and Congress has certified their vote, a winner has been chosen and that person will be president. Based on that fact, I'm ready to declare the winner of the 2020 presidential election. The winner of the 2020 presidential election is former Vice President Joe Biden, candidate for president from the Democrat Party. President Donald Trump has conceded, and former Vice President Joe Biden is now President-elect Joe Biden. The President-elect will become the President of the United States or inaugurated on January 20, 2021. This has been one of the most contested elections in this nation's history ever, and the most contested election in more than 20 years since the 2000 presidential election at the turn of the century and the beginning of the new millennium. I hope that everyone who voted, who saw my election videos, took my advice before and when voting. I hope that we as the United States chose wisely, as we may be getting what we paid for, and if we don't like it, there may be little escaping it for years, at least until the next congressional and presidential elections. Thank you for watching my election series, Election News 2020 by Color Star. This is my last Election News 2020 video. It was a joy to make this series of news reports as I love the news and politics. Since the election is now over, this is the end of Election News 2020. I'm Joseph Ross, and this has been Election News 2020 by Color Star. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Please stay with the Joseph Ross YouTube channel for future shows, more news and vlogs, and more. Thank you. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and share the channel on social media. I'm Joseph Ross, and I'll see you next time.